The next reason that a woman may pull back from you, and this is a legitimate reason, is heartbreak, right? If you break a woman's heart, if you hurt her feelings, naturally they're going to pull away from you to protect themselves. This is natural and this is fine. Now, there's a lot of things that you guys may do that may hurt your girl's feelings, or, you know, that may hurt your girl's feelings or break her heart, that may not be as overt or may not be in your face, like cheating. Of course, cheating and lying, you know, physical abuse, all of these things. If you do any of this stuff, a woman more than likely gonna pull away from your ass, especially like a physical abuse or, you know, shit like that. She more than likely gonna leave you. But if she don't, she gonna pull her attention. She gonna clam up and pull away from your ass. And all of this stuff is in an effort to protect her heart and to protect her feelings. You see what I'm saying? And to protect their vulnerability. This is understandable. This is supposed to happen. This is natural. So the way to rid yourself of this is not to do any of this bullshit. Don't be cheating and don't be fucking lying and don't be breaking trust and, you know, verbal abuse and physical abuse. You shouldn't be doing no shit like that anyway. You see what I'm saying? But there are times when you may do something that you don't know that may break your girl heart, or that may you know, hurt your girl feelings or something. You see what I'm saying? Let's say it's something like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that may be, you know, covert or underhanded that you may not know. Let's say you compliment the waiter or something. You tell the waiter she looked nice today or something like that, you know, but your girl like compliments and you don't give her no compliments. They may hurt her feelings. That's petty shit. That's maybe a little, for me, that'll be a little too petty, but, you know, me personally, I wouldn't be in no situation like that because I know if my woman like compliments or not. But it's things that, I'm saying that to say that it's things that you may do that it may not be your intentions to hurt a person, and you do it and it hurts the person. In that situation, in a situation like that, it's understand that a person gathers themselves to protect their feelings and protect their heart. But when they do come back, you want to explain to them in a situation like that, to where you know they've done something to you, or they explain, hey, this is why I kind of like been to myself because you did this and it's made me feel like that. What you want to do is you want to acknowledge it. Don't invalidate a woman's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Don't invalidate the feelings. Acknowledge it and say, you know, I didn't understand that, but, you know, next time what I would like you to do is communicate that with me so we can get a level of communication, because I don't like the, you know, playing distant and getting distant thing. You know what I'm saying? I like a level of consistency. You see what I'm saying? And I can respect you, and I respect that, and I can give you what you need, and I can respect you and make sure I'm not hurting you, and make sure I'm doing the things that you need so you can, you know, thrive in this situation, happy and perfect. But what I'm gonna need you to do is communicate these things with me. If I do something that you don't like, I'm going to, you know, please let me know. You see what I'm saying? So we can fix that. And listen, when your woman is giving you concerns, listen, what happens is, you guys, remember, you have to create an environment for your woman to feel safe, secure with her emotions, all emotions, not just the good emotions. In order for a woman to be free and love and submissive, this needs to be there. And so when your woman comes to you with a problem, don't shut it down and don't invalidate their feelings. And let me give you guys some game. I know this is saying feels before reals. Just because a person feel like that don't mean that they right. That's true. It's 100% true. But you have to make sure you're not invalidating your woman's feelings. She feels like that. You don't have to agree with it, but don't tell her she crazy because she feels like that. Don't tell me that her feelings don't tell her that they don't count because they just feelings and that they should live in their head. Everybody don't live in their head, because on that other foot, she can tell you that your logic is stupid. You telling a woman that her feelings is wrong, or her feelings don't exist, or they not real because they feelings, is the equivalent to her telling you your logic is flawed, or your logic is stupid, or your logic don't make sense. It's the same thing. Women, the reason that you guys don't understand a woman's emotions is because you're not a woman. Women have the gift. Women have the gift from God to move based on their emotions and make the right decisions based on their emotions and be sensitive to feelings. A woman can walk in the room. A woman can walk in a house that's full of danger, right? And a woman can feel like something is off. She'll say, something doesn't feel right in here. A man can walk in that same house and he has the gift of logic and things making sense and putting things in order. He can look around and say, something doesn't seem right. Something is off. Something is out of place. They both sense danger. The man and the woman sense danger. They just sense it at different levels because we two different creatures. Women operate on their emotions. Not that they don't have logic, not that we don't have emotions, but typically we don't make decisions based on emotions, and women don't typically make decisions based on logic. They they let their emotions guide them, and God gave them that gift. Intuition and all that shit is real. It's real. We just don't have that gift that they have. They don't. Just because you don't understand it or you can't feel it, don't mean that it don't exist. And you guys have to be mindful of that. And I said all that to say, though, when your woman comes to you with a problem or concern, or she feel like you did something to her, acknowledge it. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to submit to it or whatever, but don't invalidate it, because when you do that one time and you start to invalidate your woman's feelings, you're gonna get a different woman. You're not gonna get the woman that's open, trusting, freely in love, freely submissive, and vulnerable and feminine. She's going to start to give you a more masculine version of herself. Trust me. So make sure you're giving your woman the space to express herself, and don't invalidate feelings. Just because you logical don't mean that her feelings don't exist. Now, sometimes they feelings be bullshit. And it's like, how can you even feel like that? That's true. But that don't mean she don't have them motherfuckers. So just don't, I'm telling you, invalidating a woman's feelings is one of the worst things you can do as a player, as a leader in a relationship. And I know a lot of this shit teach you, feels over real. Just because you feel like that, her feelings don't mean shit. Don't let guys steer you down the wrong lane. If you want a happy, healthy relationship, whether it be a relationship or a situationship, if you want that shit to last, and you want a woman who's submissive and free and in love, you have to give your woman room to express her feelings, and she has to feel safe in her feelings, the good and the bad feelings. You cannot invalidate a woman's feelings. You understand what I'm saying?